Now let's look at this example. We want to solve the system of equations by addition. This problem is different from what we have done so far. If you choose to get rid of x, it seems like you have to multiply the first equation by 1.5 to make -2, -3, right? If you are trying to get rid of y, it seems like you have to multiply the first equation -4/3 to make this 3 -4. We don't want to deal with fractions or decimals when we're multiplying one equation. So what we will have to do here is to multiply both equations so we don't have to deal with decimals. Alright, so let's decide which variable we want to get rid of first. Let's say I want to get rid of the x. Okay, so what we want is least common multiple between 2 and 3. Okay, it's kind of like finding the denominator. We want to find a number that both 2 and 3 can be divided into. Right? It's a multiple of 2 and a multiple of 3. So that number is 6. Alright, so I will have to make this -2x -6x and make this 3x +6x, so that after I multiply the first and the second equation by a certain number, I can add up the two new equations and get rid of the x terms. Alright, so it seems like to turn this -2 into -6, I need to multiply by +3. So first step, equation 1 times 3. So every term will be multiplied by 3. So I will have -6x, 3 times 3, plus 9y equals 3 times 10, 30. I'll call this equation 3. Now I'm going to turn equation 2, the 3x in equation 2, to 6x. So that means I need to multiply the whole equation by 2. Right. So equation 2 times 2, that will give me 6x, 2 times 4y, plus 8y equals 2 times 2, 4. I'll call this equation 4. So if I add up the new two equations, equation 3 plus equation 4, that will give me, well, the x terms are gone, and 17y equals 34. Divide both sides by 17, y equals 2. Okay, so we found the y value. To solve for x, you can plug into either equation 1 or equation 2. I'm going to plug it into equation, it doesn't matter, 1, let's say. Okay, so that will give me, I'll move it over here. That will give me -2x plus 3 instead of y, it's 2, equals 10. All right, so -2x plus 6 is 10. Subtract 6 on both sides. -2x equals +4. Divide both sides by -2. X equals -2. So the solution is x equals -2, y equals 2. So that's the solution. Okay, so what we did here was to get rid of x first, right? So on your own, the same problem, I want you to somehow get rid of the y terms first. Okay, I will let you work on this problem. So pause the video, and when you're done, click play and check the answer. Okay, to get rid of the y variable here. We need to find the LCD between, sorry, what I mean is LCM, least common multiple, right? The common denominator, oh wow, it is LCD, least common denominator. They're the same thing. Okay, so for 3 and 4, the least common multiple or the least common denominator will be 12. Right? 12 is a multiple of 3, 12 is a multiple of 4. So I will turn this 3 into positive 12 and 4 into negative 12, or the other way around. Okay. All right, so to turn this 3y into 12y, that means I need to multiply the whole first equation by 4. Right, so equation 1 will be multiplied by 4. That will give me negative 8x plus 12y, 4 times 10, 40. That's my equation 3. Okay, to turn this 4y into negative 12y in the second equation, I need to multiply the whole thing by negative 3. Right, so equation 2 will be multiplied by negative 3. So I have negative 9x minus 12y equals negative 6. I'll call this equation 4. All right, if I add up the equation 3 and the equation 4 together, and you will see the y terms will be gone, right? Well, the two x terms add up to be negative 17x equals 34. Divide both sides by negative 17. So x equals negative 2. To solve for y, you can either plug it into the first equation or the second equation. I will choose to plug it into, let's say, the first equation. So that will give me negative 2 times negative 2 plus 3y equals 10. All right, solve for y here. Positive 4 plus 3y equals 10. Subtract both sides by 4. 3y equals 6. Divide both sides by 3. Y equals 2. So you get the same solution. X is negative 2. Y is 2.